Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for more Kerbal Space Program, because my Thaumcraft world is still buggered. Oh well, we'll get that fixed here pretty quick. And the multiplayer Thaumcraft SMP thing has started. We'll be doing that a little bit later too, but I need to record a little bit more Kerbal Space Program, because I want to actually make a little progress here. Now, you will recall that I have a craft in here that I was getting ready to put on the Minmus. The Minmus heavy truck, that's what we wanted. We're going to put that up there on Minmus. Now, unfortunately, he's a little bit unbalanced at the current time. If we hit the center of mass, you'll see it's not quite centered, and we need it to be centered on the central stack where the docking port is, because that's how it's going to be attached to everything else, is via the docking port. So if he's not centered, then problems. Now, there is a fairly simple solution to this little issue, and based on actually a video from the what's he called? Scott Manley. One of Scott Manley's videos. I'm actually going to add some fuel lines from the center stack here to the outside stack, so that when I get up there, hopefully they will actually be usable. Because he's got a video that shows some rather interesting mechanics and goof ups from the thing. I don't know. I suppose we're going to find out. Now, I'm just going to get rid of these, because we're going to be landing on Minmus. You can literally fly on top of this thing and land on it. It's got a nice flat surface for that. But we need to add something here that I completely forgot to add. This is going to need some form of RCS, not to mention a docking port of some kind, in a location that will allow me to navigate using these engines and still use the ball, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit difficult to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to get right about to the center of the craft here. At least that's the idea. And now I need to find the RCS tank. Just the nice FLR25. And can I stick it on here? No, I can't. That's okay. If we go over to structural and grab a small girder, I can stick that on here. Turn off symmetry here so we're not doing something weird. Stick it nice and in the center. Do I have a smaller one? That seems a bit excessively large. I'm fairly certain I do. Ah, yes. Much better. I don't want it sticking out that far. Stick you like so. Good. Alright, now where's that fuel tank at? And is it going to allow me to attach it? If I can get it. There we go. Nope, wait. Yep, it did allow me to attach it. Now, did that bring it up? It brought it up a little bit, but not enough. That's okay. That's okay. We'll deal with it when the time comes. Now, I also going to need, before I forget, some RCS thrusters in order to control this thing. So we're going to stick 2 of them there and 2 of them here, and that should put them on the other side, and good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, so that should allow for at least a little bit of control like that. Now we've got a regular SAS and an advanced SAS hiding on the back, so we really don't need to worry about adding those. But we really need this thing to be more centered in its weight. So I'm going to continue manipulating this thing a little bit in an attempt to drag its weight up higher, because the closer it is to that center stack, the better this thing will fly when I go to launch it off of the launch pad. There is one more thing that I do actually want to add here, and that is a Clampotron docking port, not dual symmetry, all by its lonesome. Oh, come on, I need to go higher here. There we are. Right on top of this RCS port. Oh, hang on, I gotta get you oriented properly. Would you? There it goes. Like that. There. Now if I hit right click on this thing while I'm in the in-flight and hit control from here, it will orient the ball so that it is then appropriately aligned with the direction of travel for me to utilize these engines to land upon the Minmus. So yes, hopefully that'll help. I'm not sure what else I can do here. Again, I really want to get that center of mass up a little higher than it is, but I'm not sure that it's going to cooperate. And in fact, I'm fairly certain that it's not, and if I go adding more, it's just going to make this thing look a little ridiculous. So, I am simply going to stick on a little bit of extra power here. Just some extra radioscopes. Like so, because I realized that, well, I'm probably not going to be running them all at the same time. Technically, the compact survey unit does consume a bit of power. And it's not a little bit of power either. And it'll help me drag the center of mass higher again, because why not? Let's make this single. Oh, I can stick them on here. How's that? You know what? That's close enough. That'll do. That will do. Alright, so I'm just going to save it. I should probably make sure that it's not going to be floppy, but oh well. Let's get rid of that. Well, I don't know why it was up there. Alright, do we want to do anything else? We should probably make it a little bit more robust. So let's attach a little bit from there to there, and then from here to here. Okay, that'll do. I think that'll do. Should be relatively stable. We've got fuel transference. Oh, that reminds me, actually. Propulsion, external fuel duct. Again, I'm attempting to fix a small bug with the Kethane pack that involves these struts and decoupling nodes, apparently with the Kethane pack. Bit of a weird thing. But if we connect a fuel line from the central stack from there to there, hopefully that will prevent it from being an issue once we connect everything together. And I'm going to have to remember to make a few modifications to the fuel tankers as well, because I fear that it may cause problems if I do not. Alright, so I'm going to save this and transfer it over to the vehicle assembly building. I'm going to put an asparagus stack underneath it, and we're going to try for a launch. Now, I do hope these are actually empty Kethane tanks, because having them filled would not be a good thing at this point. I don't have the ability of... Yes, they're empty. That's good. Okay. So that should work. I do believe. I hope so. Okay. See you on the other side. Okay, so apparently you can't do that anymore? I'm very disappointed by that. I can't... It's not recognizing the fact that I've dragged it over into the vehicle assembly building. So... well, crap. This means that I can't... I don't want to try... I don't really don't want to try and build that over here, because it doesn't work. It's hard enough to do with the symmetry that I can use over in the spaceplane assembly hangar. But in the vehicle assembly building, I don't get the same symmetry. It's a different kind. And for some reason or other, it's refusing to acknowledge the fact that I've got the thing over here. I even went into it and changed it from the SPH to VAB, but it's not recognizing its existence. Well, unfortunately, if I can't get that over here, that's going to have to be the end of this episode, because I am not prepared to rebuild at this point. So, hopefully, I'm going to mess around with it a little more. Hopefully, we'll come back here in a second, but Alright, so I'm just a derp. I figured out what I was doing wrong. I had copies of Kerbal Space Program on my desktop, and I was using the wrong one. Anyway... we've got a standard old asparagus stack here, nothing special. I'm not sure how much this thing weighs. I don't think it weighs that much, but I'm fairly certain that it's not light either. So we're gone with the Rockomax heavy engines here on the bottom, and we're going to see how well this takes off. I might be able to tack on a few more fuel tanks here. We'll see. If it takes off with enough speed, then we will definitely be doing that. But let us go for a launch. Ah, it feels good to be back in the launching. I haven't done this in a while because I've been so busy with all the other stuff. Oh well. And for those of you who haven't heard, the Darrow of 20 tutorial world died. I deleted it on accident. Yeah. Anyway, it's in the Dropbox now, so I can't accidentally delete it again, because that made me very sad. Yeah. Okay, so oh yeah, right. Yep. That happened. I forgot. I forgot the launch stability enhancers. Yeah. Yeah. Smooth move. Alright, so let's add some launch stability enhancers. So this thing can... Oh, you dang symmetry thing. You're always so freaking derpy in the mornings. Every dang time. Alright, and those look like they all went into the right place. Save and launch. Clear the launch pad and proceed. Should be good to go. Try that again. Less explodey this time, preferably. You know, just preferably. Alright. There we go. And it didn't explode. Yay! Alright. Maximum throttle. Lock in the SAS and launch. And oh my good wobbly goodness. Wow, okay, so that wobbled pretty hardcore there. I didn't disable the gimbal on some of the engines. I probably should have, because as you can see, it's just wobbling all over the place. Which could... What? Oh, that was smooth. You didn't do the staging, dumbass. Oh, somebody just shoot me now. I didn't do the staging. Did I really? Oh my word, I didn't do the staging. Holy crap. Ah. Okay, action groups. Number 1, toggle gimbal. Toggle gimbal. Toggle gimbal. Okay, so now I can turn off all the gimbals. Good. Alright, now separate this into its own asparagus stack. Or its own stage. And then we want this one in its own stage. There we go. Okay, now we can launch it. Yes. Yes, we're going to launch it, and it's going to work this time. Period. There's no question about it. It's just going to work. Because this is the 3rd launch, and it's always the 3rd launch. That always makes me wonder about the weird crates that show up there. I know it's the launch pad obliterator doing its thing, but it's kind of funny looking. Alright. Maximum throttle. SAS engaged. I'm going to push it twice to actually lock the gimbals, and away we go. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, it just went up instead of to the side. Oh, that's delicious. Oh my god, we're going over 130 already. Holy crap. So reduce throttle, because if we get going too fast, we're going to actually crush ourselves under our own acceleration. Under the thick atmosphere. The atmosphere actually will affect your craft so much that it pushes down. Not so much that... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Not so much that you'll see air resistance, but enough that you'll see your ship crunch into itself if you accelerate too fast in the atmosphere. Especially with these more fragile things. So, wow, that's actually... Okay, so this might actually make it into space on this try. If I can quit accelerating so violently here. Okay, so we can see the clouds starting to warp past. That's a good indication that I need to slow down a little bit here. Okay, 172 meters a second. My gosh, we are just flying. This thing is not as heavy as I thought it was. Not even close. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so now we get here to you. We're going to need a little more throttle here. How high? We're at 10K, going almost 200, so I think we can afford to actually... kick the throttle up. We can't do it all the way because these Rockomax engines will overheat. We need to start doing a gravity turn. Would you... No. No, go down. Why are you fighting me? Go over there. RCS fuel. Would you... RCS, could you push me? Could you please push me down there? No, you're not helping. Oh, just deactivate the gimbals. Push it over there. Thank you. My word, this craft is unruly as all get out. He just does not want to go over there. Okay, I've got to relock the gimbals here. Because I don't really need them all going at the same time. Because this little center one can't actually hold it there. I just had trouble getting over there for some reason. Okay, so we're doing pretty good here. Getting some pretty dang good acceleration on. We're about to lose two of our engines, though. Okay, are we still accelerating? We are still accelerating. And we've still got 2 full tanks. So I think we're good. How are we doing? Our apoapsis is nearly at the point where it is out of the atmosphere. So yeah, we should be just peachy. Keep it going. I'm going to actually accelerate a little bit longer than is probably necessary here. You can establish an orbit just as soon as you get to 70,000 apoapsis. But I want to go a little bit higher. I want to go to about 100 meters, 100,000 meters, 100 kilometers. That's the word I'm looking for. So that I have a little bit of time to actually maneuver this thing. Okay, so... Alright, that ought to do it. Let us insert a maneuver node. Accelerate it out till we have an orbit. Nope, we need more orbit than that. 96, 115, whatever. It doesn't really matter. As long as we know how long we have to burn for. About a minute. Okay, so we've only got about 30 seconds before we have to be at that node. So, well, this is why we added plenty of RCS on it. Let's actually get over there. We should be able to just... Come on. Speed it up. We got like 10 seconds, or we got like 30 seconds. Hurry up. Get your butt over there. Get pointed in the right direction. Oh dear. I may not actually have enough fuel. This is going to require a little bit of remedying. How? I'm not like sucking my RCS fuel, am I? No, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna lock it right there. Good. And when is our actual burn time here? Our actual burn time is 53 seconds? No, 43 seconds. No, not even that. Wow. Okay, you know what? Whatever. 50 seconds. Let's go. Burn. Right about there. That's the maximum throttle we can apply without overheating our engine. Good. Now the question is, are we going to be able to burn for the entire required amount of time? The whole minute? Do we have enough fuel for a minute? I don't know. The Rockomax tends to burn through its fuel really fast. I don't know if there's enough there for a minute. Maybe. Difficult to say, but I believe so. Well, I certainly hope so. We're about halfway through the burn now. Yeah, okay, so we'll have enough, and I think we'll even have enough to get it all the way out to Minmus. I think we will. I think we will. Going to Minmus. Oh yeah. And if all else fails, we do have some pretty good engines and a good amount of fuel on the lander itself. And you can see it is a little bit wobbly. It is actually trying to go over there. The Rockomax engine spends a little bit of time going the other way, but it spends most of its time fighting the weight of the... Oh, too far. That's fine. That's fine. Das ist fine. Alright, now where is Minmus? Minmus is there. Alright, so first thing we need to do... Whoa, no, that's not what I wanted. I want right about here. I need to add a maneuver. You need to go away. Is that maneuver in the right spot? I don't think it is. Needs to be over here. Okay, so I need to drag you over this way a little bit. Come on, what are you doing? Stop that. You mean like right there. Okay. Now, stop it. Stop being dippy. Alright. Now we need to set target as Minmus. Set as target. There we go. Oh, there's what we wanted. That's actually what I wanted. So we want to put you right there. Okay. So now our current angle difference is 6.3 degrees. So if I burn upwards, that's... No, that's the wrong way. We want to burn down. Okay, so we want to burn this way until... Oop, nope. Right there. Angle difference becomes 0.1 degrees. We can get it closer than that. Come on. Or no, I'm going the wrong way. We want it right in the middle. Right about there. Okay, so that's close. That's very, very close. Close enough, I think. So now the question is, how long is that burn going to be for? About 9 seconds. Okay, so we can do that. It looks like, I say RCS again. It looks like our node is up this way. So let's go find it. 27 minutes away. Oh, I do hope we can land this thing on Minmus. I'm going to be so happy if this thing can be landed upon Minmus. I'll be happy if I can get into a freaking orbit. Alright, so... Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, too far. Too much. Too much. Quit wasting your RCS fuel, you numpty. There we go. Okay, there we go. So that's our point. And we're going to accelerate until we're almost right on top of our node. Wow, random Wizard of Oz. That was entertaining. Random Wizard of Oz, because I can. I'm seeing lag there. It means I got really close to something. It was probably the Minmus, or sorry, the Kerbal scanning satellite. All right, and there we go. Let's do our burn. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and close. Again, we are going to try to get as close as possible because we want that angle to be close because Minmus has very little gravity. So we need to be really, really, really accurate with this because it's not going to grab us from very far away. No, it won't. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that'll do. Now I want to get rid of you. Now what does it say? 0.1. Good. That's what we wanted to see. That is what we wanted to see. Alright, so now I'm going to add a maneuver node, a periapsis 105. Ooh, we're going to do it from over there. So we're going to add a maneuver node here. And we're going to accelerate. And we're going to hope that Minmus will actually capture us. Now, are we going to see Minmus? No, we are not going to see Minmus. So if I... Ooh. No. Hang on. I got to decelerate. Oh, wait. I saw that. Ooh. Let's try to go back a little bit here. So, no. Okay, so it's right about there. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's going to send us on a rather interesting slingshot orbit, but that's kind of what I want to see, actually. Because then I can just dump off the thing, and it'll crash into the moon, into Minmus, and it'll crash into Kerbal. Long as, you know, we're not going to actually crash into Minmus. And no, I don't think we're going to crash into Minmus. It's just a little bit of a trajectory modification. Good. Alright, so how long is the burn on this one? 31 seconds. Oh, crap. I don't think I have enough fuel for that. And that means that I'm going to be leaving this thing floating out in orbit. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Fine. I guess we're just going to have to leave it floating out in orbit. Ah, bugger. Alright, so now we need to get pointed this way. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Stop. 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 Okay, there we go. Now we can accelerate to our node. 25 minutes away again. Do 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 do. Oh, where's the Wumboe coming in again? Oh my word, I'm in apparently a very tune-based mode. I do not know why. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, we're nearly there. And we want 15 seconds. Right there. Begin burn. Again, can't do maximum throttle because we'll roast our engine. Okay. Do we even have enough fuel for the Minmus trajectory? I don't know. I certainly hope so. Because it's going to be close. And if we do, then I can still return this thing to Kerbal. Oh, okay. We've got the fuel. Yes! Yes, we have the fuel! Good, because this is the heaviest module I'm going to have to get up there. Okay, how is... Whoa, what's that? Oh, it gets on a Mun capture on the way back? Okay, that's kind of neat. Okay, so let's remove you. Now, where are we going to go? We are still going to get to the Minmus. We are going to get to Minmus. Looks good. How much time are we going to have? 1 day, 9 hours. 1 day, 14 hours. Let's give it about 5 hours for us to slow down. That's good. And we've still got plenty of fuel in this big old tank. Very good thing, actually. Might be able to perform the slowdown maneuver with it. Just maybe. Just maybe. Alright, so let's set another no maneuver here. And we're going to... wait. Right. I think this is what we want. Is this... no. What are you... oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, there we go. About a 6-second burn. Not bad. That can definitely be done. Sweet. Alright, so let's add some time warp. I wonder where that node is. Speed! Coming out to Minmus. Do do do. Dee 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 dee. Alright, there we are. So I need to actually point up, it looks like. We're going to engage the RCS again. Do do do. Da 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 dee dee dee. Come on. Where are you, little maneuver node? You be desired, my friend. There you are. There's the pretty one. Alright, slow it down. Come on. Oh, overshot it again. Damn it. Never engaged this RCS soon enough. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I want to land on the Minmus. This is going to be so epic. This is going to be so freaking epic. Okay. Alright. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Okay, so now we just need to go a little bit more time acceleration here until we're closer to our objective. Okay, close enough. It doesn't need to be perfect. Now we can initiate our burn. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh! Uh-oh. That was that. That is all the fuel gone. Wait, isn't it? No. Wait. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. It's displaying fuel from something else. It's showing the fuel from up here, which is wrong. Okay. Anyway, let's make sure that all of our RCS tanks up here are full, because I know they're not. And we're gonna fill up every single one. And then I'm going to kick this thing off, and I'm just going to delete it. I'm going to end its flight, because I really, really, really don't want it floating out here. The last thing I want is something floating out in an orbit towards Minmus. Fill up the RCS. I shouldn't have right-clicked. There we go. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Okay. And then last one. Yes, I did add a few more monopropellant. I felt like it. Go away. Okay, so now I can smack... no, I cannot push the spacebar. I need to select decouple node from here. Good. And now head over to this guy. Let's engage his RCS and ooh, back away, not go towards him. There. Okay. And now I can end your flight. Okay, tracking station. And now we return to the heavy truck. Okay, glad that that's been cleaned up. Oh, good, 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 good. Okay, so now, at the current time, our trajectory indications, all of our orbital indications and things that tell us what we're doing, are wrong. We need to right-click on this docking node and hit Control from here, and you'll notice how the bubble suddenly changes. Yeah, the bubble changes. This is what we kind of wanted to happen. Alright, so now I've got enough SAS on this thing. I don't think I need to... yeah, I don't need to worry about using the RCS. Alright, now where is my direction of travel? I need to find my direction of travel. It's up here, isn't it? That is the direction of travel, but we want the other way. So let's get aimed in the other direction. Good. Okay, overshot it again, as always. Alright, now that spin is caused because it's not perfectly balanced, but that's, you know, it's okay. It's very close to being well balanced. So we'll get right on the node here, we'll engage that, Now we're going to go up to the... Oops. I should engage the engines first. Okay, the engines are now engaged. And now then, let us slow down. Good, we've got them facing the right direction. I do hope we have the fuel for this. We got to slow down quite a bit here. Come on. I don't have an infinite amount of fuel, so again, I'm going to be very concerned about that. Okay, that's it. That is our that's today's mission. Tomorrow, when we come back, what we're going to do is we're actually going to let's see. I gotta right click on this thing, activate detector, and show the map. Okay, and then pop this up. Current position on. Thank you very much. Alright, so this thing doesn't actually have a map satellite on it, but it does have a little GPS that I can use to tell where I'm currently at. So what I can tell is if I put my mouse over here, I am currently at 6.3 -145, which is, where is that? 6.3 -145. It's about here. So what we're going to want to, so right now that really kind of is inconsequential. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to land on one of the Kethane deposits here. This is just our current position, and we'll kind of rotate around the planet. And then when we find that we are currently headed in the direction towards a Kethane deposit, we're going to start slowing down, and we're going to try to land on it. We can scan for it. We can make sure that we can find it with the detection things here on the Kethane thing, but that will be for another time. Thank you for joining me for this episode, and next time we're going to land this bastard on the moon, or on Minmus, and we're going to start trying to harvest Kethane. Then we've got to get some tanker trailers out there, and we're going to have to go retrieve them. That's going to be interesting. Trucking on Minmus!